And today we have my sister. On today's episode, Outgrowing Friendships. Make yourself comfortable.
I like this angle.
Okay, perfect.
Those who got it, got it.
Oh, is that a Michael
Yeah.
Jackson
I don't like that angle. I like this one.
reference? Oh. She loves Michael Jackson. She is obsessed. I thought I was obsessed when I was a little girl because I had a video of all like the Michael Jackson like videos. I knew all the dances. I think I still do.
Yeah, she knows them more than I do.
Um,
I just relearned.
you know
Beat It.
more songs though, like that
That's
I
true.
haven't even heard. I'm like, what? But yeah, but you need to move on though.
Never. His legacy lives on
Never.
through me.
Never.
Okay. Back to a serious topic.
Okay, so you had a friend.
Okay, I had a friend. We have been friends since we had been friends since like August, so like for a few months now. Obviously,
A friendship is a friendship. It doesn't matter how long. Okay.
we're all friends. I name drop.
No, I think you should not name drop. Okay.
Yeah, I mean she doesn't follow you.
Yet.
Oh, don't
yet.
Yet. Spilling the
You don't know
beans.
who my followers are. Okay. You don't know how
Anyways.
many people I reach.
Okay, Michael Jackson.
Did I do it?
No.
Oh.
It was recently birthday of last month. We went to go celebrate, and we went to Santa Barbara. And friend A has a boyfriend. They've been together, whatever. We went to Santa Barbara. It was a long day. I had been up from maybe 6 or 7 in the morning, and I didn't get home until like 9 at night, 10 maybe. On the way home, all I asked was I need quiet, and I wasn't given that, so I had to keep repeating myself and repeating myself and repeating myself. And you can see how annoying that gets because all I want is I didn't even
Right.
ask for the whole ride to be silent. It was just like 3 minutes. Friend A's boyfriend is a talker, and so I would tell him, "Please be quiet." Right? He'd be so. Friend A goes, "Aw, but he just wants to talk."
Well, bitch, talk in your car.
Yeah. It was just weird because anything that friend A's boyfriend would say, this ex friend was immediately behind like the boyfriend. Like if the boyfriend went, "Oh, I don't really like this drink, but I like this other one," she'd be like, "Oh yeah, yeah, I like that one too." I remember friend A, she came to me and she was like, "I've been having this issue. Am I being stupid?" I'm like, "Oh hell no, I'm like so close to calling her out about it, but I don't want to cause an issue because
because
that's not my place to be
yeah,
honest.
not your boyfriend. So it's like
Yeah, I don't want to be like another.
yeah.
Right? When I had to like keep repeating myself, I like yelled at her. I finally said, "Shut up." We were close to campus. They kept talking, and I said, "I need you two out my car." I had to kind of play it as I was joking because it was friend's birthday. More my ex friend because she was the one egging the boyfriend on.
Uh-huh.
So she kept being like, "Oh no, he just wants to talk. Oh, let him speak his voice. Let him speak his strip." Girl, literally, I was like so mad. No, like
We do not condone violence in this channel.
We do when it's needed.
Okay, never mind.
So we finally we got to our destination. I felt bad because I yelled at them at ex friend, and now I'm just like, no, they deserved it because they weren't shutting up. Like obviously, like that was just
like they were doing it even more, like
Yes.
just to get on your nerves.
Oh my goodness! Now that you mentioned that, when I kept saying "please be quiet," they went "please be quiet."
Oh my
They started
God.
mocking me, and they were laughing. They started mocking me, dude. I was so close to grabbing her by the hair and dragging her out. That's not like mature of me to have done that, but we're all 23. As we got to our destination, I parked the car and I went, "Hey, I'm really sorry I yelled at you, but you have to understand I was at my breaking point." She just went.
She side-eyed you?
She side-eyed me pretty much, and I went like, "We're not in the car anymore. You can talk." She was like looking at me. She was smiling. So I couldn't tell if she was being serious or if she was just joking, but she was just smiling, and then she started cracking up, and then I went, "Oh yeah, by the way, get your water bottle out of my car." And she went, "Oh, but I'm so lazy. It's been in my car for 2 weeks." So, and I already have issues with my car, and so I would hear it clink, and I didn't know it was a water bottle until like maybe 2 or 3 days before we went out.
Yeah.
So I was freaking out that it was my car. And I did not say a word because I was like, I don't want my parents to worry about anything. Like I was like,
Mhm.
I'll figure it out myself. And I eventually like looked around my car just to be sure, and I found the water bottle.
Okay, did she take it out?
She turned around, and I saw her grab it, and then I was like, okay, she grabbed it. And then we all the four of us, we started walking to the dorms, and I see her kind of hiding her hand. And I'm just like, why is she like she's walking like this? We go up the stairs to like the second floor of the dorms to drop off my friend A and her boyfriend.
Okay.
And then that's when this ex-friend of mine turns around. There's no water bottle in her hand. She left it in my car. And I looked at her and I said, "You thought I was stupid?" Like you thought I was stupid. Like I kind of figured like halfway like through us going up the stairs, and she just started like, cracking up, and I was like, I don't get what's funny. Like she was like, it's because it was under the seat, and I looked at her, I was like, are you kidding me? She just looked at me, she's kind of like
And then what? Like,
and we just went up to her dorm, like it was just her and I was just kind of like, well girl, I just need that out my car. Like I was trying not to explode again,
yeah, you
like
talked too much though because it was like, all right, you're not gonna get it out. That's fine. That's trash.
because
I would
I
have thrown it out the
after
trash.
that same day actually we all went to friends A dorm to celebrate her birthday. We had a birthday cake,
Hmm.
and she came in, and then she left, and we were like, "Why did she leave?" We're so confused.
Okay.
For 30 to 35 minutes, we were waiting on her. We don't know why until we finally called her and asked her, "Hey, are you coming back down or what?" Like, she pretty much was like, "Oh, I got a call from my aunt." And we were like, you couldn't let us know. Like we were waiting, and she finally comes back, and we blow out the candles. And then that same day, friend A tells my ex friend and goes, "Hey, you left your slime and your slippers, and I don't know what else in
Hmm.
her dorm." And she was like, "Oh, ha 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 ha! I do that on purpose. What's the point?" What do
What's
you
the point
mean?
of picking up your shit? That's something everybody has to do. You got to pick up
Right.
after yourself. I don't know if you know that.
Right.
Do they?
And
They don't.
my friend A was just kind of like speechless, and I was speechless too because we did not expect something like that from her, like kinda. But we were like, "Wait, what do you mean?" And she was like, "Oh, it's because I'm coming back anyway. What's the point? Like, what's the point of me grabbing my stuff and going back and then coming back down with the same stuff?"
What was the final like
The
the thing that broke everything?
it happened like I think it's 2 weeks now that it happened or something like that. Friend A and I and her boyfriend had something planned to sell some clothes. I mentioned it,
Hmm.
and she was like, "Oh, can I come?" We felt bad, and
You're like, yeah.
we were like, "But we're gonna be out all day, all right?" And she's like, "Oh no, it's okay." And
Like,
because
so she could be like, oh, never mind,
yeah,
but she didn't.
because she can't handle more than 3 hours out. And then the day was going on smoothly until I was like, "Guys, I'm really hungry. I really want a poke bowl. Can we go get poke?" And then Type A's boyfriend goes, "Oh, let's walk around for a little bit." And I was like, my food, I'm hungry. He was like, oh, right. But then this ex-friend goes, oh no, like let's just walk around for a little bit, we can get something here. And I look at her. Oh, I look at her, and I before I say anything, friend A just goes, go get poke. She's the one driving us all the way here,
Hmm.
so whatever she wants to do is her call because she's driving us.
Pretty
And I
much.
was like, yes, thank you. And so then this ex-friend of ours got quiet. We all got into the car. We got into the car, and I go, oh hey guys, the MJ movie just dropped, why don't we go watch it? Is everybody okay with that? Oh, I'm getting mad. This ex-friend goes, hell no. And I look at her and I go, don't play with me right now. Don't play with me.
Don't play with
Don't
MJ.
play with MJ. And then she was like, I don't want to see him. And I was like, okay, that's cool. And I turned back to the two, and I was like, do you guys want to see it? And they were like, yeah, sure, why not? And so then I was like, all right, cool. I pull out. I start driving to a gas station because I needed gas.
And they don't pitch in gas or what?
Yeah,
Okay, you did for sure.
the ex friend didn't. Then we were all quiet, listening to MJ. This ex friend goes, wasn't he a pedophile? I go, this is the worst thing you could ever bring up. and I told her the FBI, like I just told her the FBI has like done research.
Yeah, you
There's
just
no
defended
like
Michael.
defend him for the rest of my life.
She will.
And then I said, but I'm surprised you don't know because your idol's Elvis Presley. If you want to talk about pedophiles, talk about Elvis Presley.
Ooh, in your face, bitch.
And she was like, he didn't do anything. And I was like, yes, he did. He did it to a 14-year-old. And then married her when she got like legal age. Other idol, Sabrina Carpenter. She's racist. I don't like her. Sorry. Um, and she got quiet.
But did you guys watch the movie?
Yeah, we watched it. We dropped her off, and then we went to go watch the movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So was that like the point where you're like, what fuck? I mean, F you. Like, I don't care anymore.
Yeah, sorta. No, yeah. The major thing was
Mhm.
that we didn't talk the rest of that weekend,
Mhm.
and it wasn't until Tuesday
Mhm.
she texted me and said, "Oh, by the way, I won't be here this whole weekend because I have COVID." And I went, "Are you kidding me?
Uh-huh.
I just hung out with you on Friday. I live with vulnerable people, and you have COVID?" And she did not mention to any of us that she felt sick. And then I don't talk to her. She's
Okay.
sending me TikToks as if nothing. I leave her on scene because I don't want to talk to her.
Mhm.
And then finally she texts me. I forgot when, but she texted me. She's like, "Are you mad at me?" I did not answer for a few hours because I was like, "Am I mad at her or what's going on
Mhm.
here?" And I finally responded to her. I was like, "Hey, I'm not mad. I'm just upset." And then I just pretty much told her like, "Oh, I don't feel respected in our friendship. I feel like I've had to do so much, like I've had to accommodate you more than
Yeah.
you've had to ever accommodate for me." I'm like kind of hoping that we kind of fix it. And she was like, she was pretty much saying sorry, but da 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 da, giving her excuses. And then she was like, "Oh, to make it easier, let's not be friends anymore." And then right there I just told her every single thing that she made me feel, like every single thing. I don't care. I did not care that I was doing too much. I was like, you know what, just to let it out my system so I don't feel like, oh, I regret not saying this and that. I
Mhm.
just did it. She just pretty much was like, "Oh, I'm hurt that you said these things and whatever." And we ended it there on a bad note.
Okay.
And that was it pretty much. Oh, she told me, because I called her out on the COVID thing, and she was like, "How am I supposed to text you if the last thing on my mind was to even text any of you guys because I was in so much pain?" Mind you, I had her location and I saw her going from point A to point B to point C to point D.
Bye.
So, pain my ass.
So yeah,
That
so
was it.
this is my sister's story of how people would just outgrow other people, or pretty much we should have just never even been friends in the first place. So if you've ever been through something like this or something similar, please leave us
Please
a
give me the strength.
comment in the comment section, and any advice for my sister because she needs advice on friendship. Apparently, if you have seen the rest of the other videos, she hasn't really had luck in the friendship department. So
People
there's
try me
something
too
there's
much.
something there's something going on. People are just messing with you. They're trying you, and
Yeah.
you're falling for it. So
Someday they're
my phone died, but that was pretty much the gist. Bye. See you soon. 'Cause this is dinner.